All right. So we out here at the beach. Uh I haven't made a video in a minute. Since August? But I haven't made a sit down video like this in quite a while. I got a little script on my iPad, There's sand everywhere. But what's going on with y'all? My videos, I don't know. I've been trying to get more polished with them. So, now I got a script and everything. My words is concise. The quality a little bit better. I got a new camera. So I'm gonna see how that works out. But let's get into it. Respect. So to me, the foundation of love is respect. And quite honestly, I just figured that out. In my last couple videos, I think in my last video I said I was trying to go on a self-love journey, or start on it. Not go on it, you just start on it. And it was for one thing, it was hard to realize that you don't really love yourself as much as you should. And then it's another thing to actually figure out that you don't even respect yourself as much as you should as well. So, I thought you can respect yourself, and I thought respect and love were, separate. As in, two different things, not related. But legit, to me, as I figured out, respect is legit the foundation on which your love for not even yourself, but all the relationships in your life build upon that. It's kind of like when you're in a rut or a dark spot, I guess you could say. And you don't really like how motivation is kind of fleeting. Like you can get motivation and it disappears. You can feel like you love yourself one day, then it disappears. Respect is kind of like that foundation that you come back to when it rains. Because like a house, when it start raining outside and you don't got no foundation, your house gonna blow away. Like over here in Texas, we got hurricanes. Your foundation ain't good, your house blowing away. Well, your house still get blown away anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, if you don't got that foundation, that anchor of respect, your love's just gonna blow away. Like, all what you're doing is kind of gonna be half-hearted and lukewarm, or half a word it or whatever. So it's not gonna be solid, really. And it's okay to not be solid, but you shouldn't be loose. Should be semi-solid or something. You shouldn't be I don't know, wavy, like these waves that I'm looking at right now. Sorry. But I found myself questioning how do I obtain the respect for myself. And I don't know if you've or any of y'all, or have y'all been selfish. As in selfish, I mean putting yourself first, even though you might have other obligations in your life. You might have kids, you might have to take care of him, her, they, them. But It's okay to put yourself first, because you can't take care of them, or you can't do what you need to do, or whatever it may be. You can't go to the job if you don't feel good. You don't start being selfish a little bit and actually figuring out, boundaries for not only the relationships in your life and the things that you do in your life, but boundaries with yourself. Creating those boundaries with yourself, I think, are more important. Yeah, they are, honestly, more important than any boundaries you create with anyone else or anything else. I'm not saying the boundaries that you create, I don't know, with your wife are any less important than the boundaries that you create with yourself, but you can't downplay your relationship with yourself, because that's literally all you have. I think I kind of went back on my word right there. But you have to be a little selfish. You have to create healthy boundaries with yourself. And, you have to take time. And for everybody, it's different. I'm going to let you in on one of mine. I wrote it down. I typed it out. For me, it was how I spent my time. Like, I really answered the question. Or not answered. Bro, I'm all over the place. I asked myself the question, what is really stopping me? Like, the biggest boundary for me to, step over and to set with myself was how I spent my time. And to me, time is energy. The things that I spend my time doing, thinking about, or worrying about, or the people who I spend my time with, energies that I spend my time around, it all adds up, and you only have a finite amount of it every day. Like, right now, the sun's about to set. It took me an hour to get here. I spent time doing it, but I wanted to do this for myself. This is beautiful. But, again, back on time. For me, it was setting aside time to build myself, to figure out, okay, just really checking in with yourself. Like, is this what I want to do? Do I have to do this? Do I have to worry about that? Nah. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. Legit, honestly, I say, after I realize it, about 99% of things, I no longer have to really worry about it once you think or put it in your head, I should say, that you can only control what you literally can control, and that is a little bit. It's not even a lot. You start to really focus on you and focus on what's right in front of you. You can't even control your future. You can control it to a certain extent, but yeah, you really can't. You really can't control it. You can only control I can only control what I'm doing right now, and then the action that follows, I can't really control it either. So it's just gonna happen. But the time that I gave myself gave me leverage to gain new ideas and find new perspectives, and to start actually focusing on my life. And you can apply this too. And it goes deeper from just loving yourself. It goes into loving the actual time that you've been given every day, every moment. I'm not going to say you're going to love every moment of this life. I don't love every moment of this life. Sometimes it gets bad, but I found myself appreciating moments way more when you respect your time, if that makes sense. I found myself enjoying the present moment, respecting my whole life. But that's my thing with the time. But for you, it's going to be different. Or for everybody, it's going to be different. But I recommend you start with time, because I feel like a lot of what we all spend our time on these days is kind of bad. Like, you can spend your time doing like doom scrolling on TikTok, watching stuff that like is not like really elevating you or like pushing you forward, making you feel good. Like, it might make you feel good for that little time, but like then you just wasted, I don't know, 3 hours doing whatever, and you could have been doing what you wanted to do, because everybody wants to do something. Everybody wants to do something. Everybody wants to do something. I like making videos. That's what I like doing. That's what I want to do. But, everybody wants to do something. That's what I want to do. Some people might want to do something else. But some things might be getting in the way, or people might be getting in the way. You could be trying to please others and trying to run around, and you ended up running yourself ragged, and you depleted, like, because you're not really respecting yourself, respecting your time. But that's just an example. Hey. My bad. But another big way is how we treat ourselves. With a lot of us, me included, with a lot of us, our love for ourselves is conditional. And if you don't get what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you. Do you have those days where you just like love yourself, and then next day you're like, oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm chopped, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. I can never do this, I can never do that. So on and so forth. If your love for yourself was truly, unconditional, like without conditions, it really wouldn't matter so much about this, about that, about, So with a lot of us, our love for ourselves is very conditional. Very conditional. Very conditional. Sometimes we feel like we're failing at something, or we feel some type of way in those moments. But like I said, respect is the foundation that you come back to, so you can, stand the rain in those moments. Because there's always going to be some type of rain. See the sun going down, there's always going to be some type of darkness. And you just got to push through. Eventually, the sun will come back up again tomorrow. It's going down right now, but it will come back up again tomorrow. And rain doesn't last forever. It stops. It may last for a minute, but it stops. It really stops. And, you take every day as a learning experience. To me, this was a learning experience. Like, I stumbled. I was like, dang. Because it felt good at first. I was like, oh, I really am loving myself. Then it's like, it crashed. And then I was like, oh, well, why is it crashing? Here's why. And so I feel much better, actually. My mind is more like focused. I'm more present. I'm doing stuff that I've always wanted to do, but I've been scared. And you can't really be scared, because, every day is a gift, literally. And what if I didn't do something and then I can't do it no more, So, like this. Like, I've always wanted to go to the beach alone, record like this. I was like, I'm scared. People gonna watch me. People gonna do this. People gonna do that. Like, it really don't matter, dude. We out here enjoying life, enjoying the life that God gave me. So, take everything take every stumble that you have as a learning experience, good or bad. Try to find, what you can learn from it. And, try to apply it to life. And, You can do it again, like God willing, you can do it again tomorrow. Like you can apply it tomorrow, and you can, be, you know, have a 1 foot forward from what you did yesterday. Or maybe if you feel like you stepped like 10 steps back, maybe you did that 20 steps forward. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's that. That was a whole bunch of regurgitated thoughts. It was directed. It was directed with a script, but it was kind of regurgitated. It was in my own words. I didn't want to sound like I was reading from I didn't want to sound robotic whole time. I didn't want to do it verbatim. But yeah, that's that. A little life update. Turned 21. Woohoo, man, woohoo. Turned 21 last month. It's October now. It's almost been a month. I feel great. I've been 21 for 25 days. Yep. I feel great. I feel the same. Legally I can do a lot of stuff that I couldn't do before. That's about it. That's really about it. Other than that, I've been working and going to school and not making videos. And I should make videos more. I have a lot of thoughts, legit, if only you knew. If only y'all knew. I have a lot of video ideas, a lot of, scripts. It starts off with, a thing that I think about, or I may see, a quote or something, or I may hear something, and I'm like, let's expand on that, Elaborate. And it legit turns into a whole, thing. And then I try to, compile into a short essay form, and then that's what you're getting right here. That's how my last videos have been. They've been cinematic, but they've legit been like that. And I feel like I'm actually creating something of substance. Not that I wasn't before. It's just before it was kind of straight off the dome. This was kind of straight off the dome, man. But it was guided. I actually it's a little bit more structured now. It's a little bit more put together. But yeah, I'm slowly upgrading the equipment though. I'm getting excited. Well, yeah, I'm getting excited. I'm excited. Next, I'm gonna get a mic because I've never imagined myself actually holding my phone like this and recording like this. But depending on how it sounds, I hope it sounds good, or else I have to re-record this whole thing. But I don't mind. I hope it sounds good. But yeah, y'all, I'll catch y'all later. I really will. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the sunlight and rest of my time here. I'm gonna go to Buc-ee's and get me a icy on my way back home. And yeah, I'll show the icy that I get. That'll be the last thing I show in the video. But yeah. But I'll catch y'all later. Until next time. Nah, the camera focusing, huh? Yeah, we arrived at the Buc-ee's location, man. If you know, you know. But I'll be right back. So you already know what I came here for. You know what I'm saying, man? Got my icy. Oh, shoot. But I'm in a parking lot. But we chilling. Well, yeah, I don't have much else to say. Other than, life is good. I was a little nervous doing stuff like this because I ain't never recorded in public like this. But when you get a tripod and a camera, you start acting a little different. So, but yeah. Hey, if y'all got a Buc-ee's near you, bro, if y'all like ices, what is y'all favorite flavor? you know, because I like the pina colada. But, like, that's off topic. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, this is the for real end of the video. I'm going to sit here and drink my slushie, listen to music before I drive home. And, yeah. Catch y'all next time, for real.